Hello everybody, it's Dr. Stuart Alan Swerdlow.
And Janet Diane Moya Swerdlow.
Who's actually a dame now.
And a reverend.
Yes.
But I've been a reverend for a long time.
Yes, and there's
I don't use my
there are a whole
titles.
bunch of other things which we won't mention.
Yeah, and I usually just don't use my titles. So,
and this is the Expansions News and Health podcast for the middle of January, actually third week of January 2018.
And we just have had a most fantastic week-long January intensive where we had the Life Wave machine, which he already has packed up and taken that back to Tennessee. But here we do have, straight from the island of Nevis, Nevis, West Indies, where we also came back over the holidays training on the Jade machine along with Dr.
Narelle
Carter
from Melbourne, Australia.
Yes, she was with us on the island of Nevis, and Narelle, you trained with us as well on the Jade machine,
and she's
correct?
also the expert in essential oils.
Yes, she's
essential oils and deprogramming.
And deprogramming,
Yes.
excuse me. We're the only two people on earth with doctorates in deprogramming.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, did you get your doctorate in deprogramming?
I wrote the program, dear.
Oh, sure.
I wrote the program.
She wrote it, but she doesn't get it.
Yeah, I can get it. I
Yes.
can put it on myself
Right.
if I want.
Yes, you can I'll put something on yourself right now.
Yeah. So what do you actually call the name of your business with the oils?
I am currently Emotion Oils by Narelle, but I will soon be Dr. Narelle Alexandra Carter.
Oh,
Okay,
very
so
good.
will there actually be a name for the business, or just that is the business
That
name?
is going to be my business.
All right, very well. So people can find you online, Dr. Narelle A. Carter, correct?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. So we also have a person that you've been working on throughout the week with the Jade machine. Now let's take a look first at the Jade machine behind. And this is, tell us how you get started with this person.
Okay, well first of all we start with the violet ray, and we have some glass tools
Do you want?
that we use, and when we turn this on,
So you've turned on the actual Jade machine there?
yeah,
And what frequency are you choosing? You choose a color, is that correct?
we've got it on scar tissue because my current client had an accident and has a lot of scar tissue in her face. And so the setting we have it on provides the frequency to assist with breaking up that scar tissue. And so we start off with the violet ray tool, and then we move on to,
You have the cream that you got?
yes, this is
May I hold it for you?
what we call the AccuLift, and there are a variety of other creams that we can use specifically for hair regrowth, for breaking up scar tissue, and these are some of the other tools that we use after we've used the violet ray. And what we do with these is we actually identify tensions in the face and calcium deposits, and we pull them apart. So we stretch the tendons to release them, and that's what enables the face to relax, and we have a younger looking face at the end.
And not only that, but if there are deposits between the skull and the flesh and in the muscles, then there are calcifications that build.
Yes.
And that creates then a lot of times the wrinkles on the face as a person goes through life with their life experiences, correct?
Yes.
And I think these patterns start in childhood as a general rule. So what we want to do is break up the patterns on the face, which therefore goes in and affects the emotions of the person, which is very fascinating.
But it's kind of like the face becomes pressure points for the whole body.
Yes, it's like your hands all have pressure points, your feet have pressure points, the face has pressure points. So we're going in and we're dealing with those so that we can have release within the rest of the physical body as well. Well, it's a very fascinating process. Can you demonstrate?
And we introduce this is Wendy Kennedy from North Carolina. She is the patient of the day.
She is. And we're actually getting towards the last part of her treatment. And this is a very gentle process. which is almost like erasing wrinkles from the face. It's quite amazing to witness.
And Wendy, what do you feel while you're on the table?
When on the violet ray machine, you really don't feel anything. You hear the sounds, and it's very obvious when she runs over the scar tissue, but you really don't feel anything. When we switch to the other tools, you start to feel like a relaxation within your face, and then it flows to other parts of your body. You can feel like a release of the tension.
Do you feel the calcifications when she runs over it with some of the more, I will call them harder tools like the little balls or the rollers?
You do. You can feel where parts of your face would be smooth when she runs over, and then when she finds the calcifications, it becomes a little bumpy until she can work them out.
And so how long do we actually have the machine on the patient, Narelle?
All up, treatment is about 20 minutes.
And again, to emphasize, even though it's working mostly on the face and the forehead area, it actually has an effect on the entire body.
It does. When you release the tensions in the face, it's amazing how that connects to the rest of the body. And quite often people get off and they have much more ease and comfort in their back.
All right, well, thank you very much for demonstrating for us.
Thank you.
And we look forward to looking for your website, Dr. Narelle A. Carter.
Thank you.
Melbourne, Australia.
That's right. So we'll have this, you're adding this to your practice perhaps at some point in the near future, I understand, along with your essential oils.
Definitely.
All right, fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you
And
very
thank you,
much.
Wendy.
Thanks, Wendy. And now we go to the Ionic Foot Baths. This is my nephew, Alvin Nunyan Ize, my Nigerian African nephew who we
And
love.
what about my nephew?
Oh, I guess he's yours too, eh?
He's got to be, if he's
Yeah.
yours.
Actually, he's more yours than mine.
That's right, because I have
But we love us
sub-Saharan
Alvin.
genetics in me. We do. We love our Alvin, our Alvin, god of the wine.
That's right, he is. Do you drink wine, Alvin?
Only a little bit.
Oh, you have to
And what
buffer
is
him.
this that we're seeing down here?
It looks like a mess.
Is it a mess? It's a better out than in, right?
Always.
Yes. Now we do have our expert here as well on the Ionic Foot Bath, Patricia O'Brien. And so if you'd like to sit down over here and tell us what is happening here, because it's pretty amazing. I've gone through numerous of these, and my gosh, I'm like him. It's like you just can't believe how much keeps coming out of you.
Well, the ion foot bath basically creates negative ions. And in your body, your free radicals are positive ions, which come from your digestion, the stuff you eat there, you breathe. Normally you let go of them through respiration and perspiration and your normal elimination. However, our bodies these days are very overloaded. So the current that runs through the foot bath with the stainless steel plates and copper create a reaction to break up the ions to give you the negative ion flow, which then works through the pores of your feet and up through your system. As they come across the positive ions in your body, they attach, so then it becomes more of a whole molecule. Your body then can recognize what it is and release it via your normal means of elimination, but you can see indications in the foot bath, whether it's via releasing through the pores or even just indications in the skin of your feet. So in this case, Alvin first started out, it was more of his joint system and kidneys, but now you can see an indication as it's worked further into the liver, and you see these bubbles here are indication of his lymph system. So it is working through everything. Sometimes you see deeper things, sometimes it's more surface. Each foot bath is different. Sometimes you see the body, as it gets used to letting go of things, you start seeing more instead of less. So it is a very fantastic tool for cleaning up your system.
Aren't there like 180,000 different pores in your feet or something like that?
Truthfully, I don't remember how many, but the more important, the pores of your feet, the palms of your hands, your underarms, and your groin have pores that are larger, and specifically so they can sweat to release toxins. So because they are larger, they're better able to take up the ions. They're also better able to release the toxins.
And Alvin, how many foot baths have you had?
This is my second session, and so far I'm feeling wonderful.
Yeah.
But we can see all the junk that was in Alvin.
Yeah, as I said, better out than in. So, but you can't tell. Is that
Yes,
correct?
I can feel it actually traveling through my cheeks and down through my neck. I felt a tingling sensation in my right kidney and also my lower intestines. So,
So it is releasing all of that.
oh yeah.
Are you tired or more energized after?
Initially tired, but after an 8-hour sleep, I felt more relaxed.
You slept for 8 hours, Alvin? I'm so jealous of you.
All right. Well, thank you for letting us share in your process,
Thank
and thank you,
you.
for
Thanks, Alvin.
Patricia. And if you're in the area, Patricia does do foot baths, and they're amazing. As I said, I've had a billion of them done because I've really got a lot of junk in me. And I do, sometimes it wipes me out, sometimes I feel more energized, sometimes I just want to sleep, but you always drink a lot of water, of course, afterwards, whether it's this or the Jade machine to flush your system out. So, really great work here. So,
And so, of course, there's not that much global news that's changed in the last time we did a podcast. Of course, there was the attack on the Intercontinental Hotel in Kabul the last day that killed about 40 people that we know of and more. And we're going to find out who actually was behind that and what the motive and purpose of it was. So until then, this is Dr. Stuart A. Swerdlow.
and Janet Diane Moya Swerdlow.
And we are wishing you a very happy January. Until next time, bye for now.